July 15, 2018, Montre and his friend found themselves pulled over by the police. What began as a routine stop soon escalated into a glaring example of how law enforcement officers may attempt to coerce individuals into making false confessions, utilizing tactics of corruption and, in this instance, racism.
What's going on, guys?
We're good.
Not much. How you doing, officer?
Is this your car?
Well, it's a rental right now. My car's in the shop.
Okay. Did something break down?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. You guys just came from over at the park, right?
Yeah, we just hanging out.
That's it? Is this your car?
I just told you my car's in the shop, officer. This is a rental.
Okay. How do you start it?
What do you mean? I just put my foot on the brake and I put it in drive and I
Okay.
drive.
The initial question from the officer may seem harmless, but asking Montre how he started the car essentially implies suspicion of theft. If Montre had been unfamiliar with the vehicle, struggling to recall how to start it could suggest impairment. However, Montre maintains his composure and passes this test without issue. Nonetheless, the officer, unimpressed, decides to escalate the situation by tricking Montre into surrendering his property.
So it's your car, though? Did they give you a fob or something?
My car, officer.
Did they give you a key fob or something? Or
Yes, sir. Officer.
like, what does it do? Does it?
You see, this actually lets you know that it's in.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you or in the car?
No, officer.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? It smells like marijuana in the car, and I can see shake on the ground. Your buddy's given me the idea that maybe he's got a gun. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think.
How?
I don't know. Just the way. I mean, just the way you're holding yourself, man. Like, that's why we're nervous, man.
The officer not only misleads Montre into handing over the keys, but also suddenly claims to smell marijuana in the vehicle. Additionally, he bases this solely on a hunch that the passenger is hiding a weapon. These factors, especially the alleged marijuana smell, are often used as justification to search a vehicle without the owner's consent. The rapidity and sequence of the officer's actions raise suspicions. Confiscating the keys without explanation suggests he had already decided to search the vehicle, aiming to make Montre feel helpless or even threatened. These emotions are clearly visible on Montre's face as his agency is taken from him.
Go ahead and step out, Montre. Yep, I just told you why. 3 times. You want me to recap again? I mean, I told you I'm a cop. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Don't flex. Don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off. Stop pulling on your arms. What's going on, dude? Where are you trying to go? What are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Well, you're making me think something funny's going on, man. Okay, so slide over here. I mean, your heart is thumping, dude. Like, you're beating.
Officer, don't.
Every action and word from the cops so far follows a textbook example of corruption. While this is undoubtedly a serious event for Montre, the officer deliberately tries to appear lighthearted and jovial, using words like funny and silly to come off as condescending. He also mentions Montre's fast heartbeat and apparent nervousness, a classic observation often used by law enforcement to detain individuals and obtain probable cause. It's natural for innocent civilians like Montre to feel anxious or even angry in such situations, and this easy observation serves the officer's agenda perfectly. Despite the search yielding nothing illegal in Montre's car, the cop still keeps him in the back of his patrol vehicle, signaling a turn towards even shadier territory.
I did everything you asked me to, officer. You thought there was a weapon. There's no weapon. We wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. I'm not sure why you pulled me over. That's your rental. Everything is fine. There was no breaking taillight or nothing, officer. I did nothing wrong with you.
Did I make anything up when I said the car smelled like marijuana?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Hold on.
Because there was nobody smoking in the car.
Is there marijuana shake on the floor of the car?
Officer, that was cigarette ash, okay? You didn't find no marijuana.
I'm not charging you with marijuana. But here's what. If you want me to be real with you, like, I want you to be real with me for a second. Like, did I make that up?
I believe so, officer.
Okay, so you want me to just write you the ticket for the stuff that I have to write you tickets for? If you think that I'm lying, like, then we'll go to court and we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
Or do you want to just be real with me and I'll be real with you?
Wow, officer.
Montre finds himself aggressively backed into a corner by the cop, who clearly knows he's crossed a line. The officer attempts to coerce Montre into forgetting the incident and moving on, but when Montre refuses, the cop resorts to threats, warning him of the impending ticket and court battle, framing it as Montre against the world. It's crucial to recognize that officers are permitted to lie and use deceptive tactics to extract confessions. Had Montre admitted to the alleged smell, he would have essentially confessed to possessing illegal drugs. Fortunately, Montre maintains his innocence. Despite this, he is reluctantly let go by the cops days later. Montre sues the city and, after a year-long legal battle, reaches a settlement of $75,000 based on an unlawful traffic stop and warrantless search. The cop involved is removed from patrol duty but not fired, despite being involved in one of the most callous displays of corruption ever caught on camera. Our next case starts with these two cops forgetting they were on camera 24/7, a common occurrence among law enforcement officers. It's incredible how many cops completely forget this fact.
I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment.
Big-time offense was taken by two officers when they decided to pull over and check out a man named Jonathan holding up a sign on the side of the road in March of 2022. Jonathan was warning drivers of the speed trap ahead, but the officers didn't appreciate his efforts.
Nothing. I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. So I'm not.
I have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic.
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to yourself, pal.
These Delaware cops were adamant about not letting Jonathan stand in the way of their crucial source of income, as traffic fines make up a percentage of the police department's budget. However, Jonathan wasn't accepting their claims that he had been walking into the road and stood his ground.
You're saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense? Don't you came to me. You came to me. You came to me. You came to me.
Just to tell me that you're jumping out in front of with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots. Let them. Don't put your hands on me.
Completely violating the citizen's right to express himself, one officer took an action that may have crossed the line.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not. Give me my property back. You piece of. Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of. What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay?
No,
Don't walk up
no, you
like
stole my property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
stole your
piece
property?
of.
Have a nice day.
Jonathan, adamant about his right to express himself, informs the officers he'll return with a new sign. As he drives away, he makes an insulting hand gesture toward this house. Predictably, they pull him over for it. What unfolds during this traffic stop isn't just dumb, it's downright corrupt.
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
All right, listen.
Go away.
Disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly conduct.
That is called freedom of speech.
If you are out in the public, you are out in the public and people see you.
No, it is not.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
License, please.
No.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor.
License,
And that's why I'm here.
At this point, both officers appear to be stumbling over the reason for pulling Jonathan over, and it's becoming embarrassing to watch.
Take it to court.
Here's what I'm telling you. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you. I want you to take it to court.
So but before we go any farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because you had
disorderly conduct.
Because you had your finger out.
Disorderly conduct.
Now,
What?
here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not resisting anything.
Yeah. Right now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being detained.
I told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's correct?
No,
Correct.
No,
exactly.
Right. You extended your arm out the window.
No, I had my middle finger out the window.
Okay, let me get your ID.
You had your middle finger out the window.
Resorting to dirty tricks, it seems the officers are trying to arrest Jonathan on any charges they can muster.
The next thing to do, we're going to take you in, we're going to tow the car, and we'll call social services for the kid.
Oh, so now you're threatening. Now you're threatening my child.
No, it's not a threat. It's a promise.
You're threatening my child now.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
What's even more shocking is the fact that these two cops plan to lock Jonathan up no matter what it takes. The officer even threatened to involve social services and have Jonathan's child taken away. All of this was recorded on their own dash cam.
I'm telling you, if you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you're like, with a middle finger, you could, that's like a, isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that? Middle finger. Okay. As you drive by, like, oh, game on.
I mean, he pulled him over for what? Like giving him the middle finger?
Yeah, for giving him the middle finger. So
you can't do that.
Yeah.
That'll get dropped.
yeah, it's gonna get thrown. I told him that's gonna get thrown out, but it's just going, it's gonna cause the problem.
Despite being told by their supervisor that the charges would be thrown out, the officers still have a grand plan to put Jonathan in handcuffs.
Right.
Yeah, something like that'll fly. Unfortunately, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't. We can't pull people over. We can't write them tickets for telling us to fuck off or
Right.
giving us a middle finger and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
that's their right to do so.
Yeah.
But all right, I'll do some more work up on this guy, and I'll pass it on.
And then number two, we have no real basis. Yeah. So he's going to do something stupid one day where we are going to be able to lock him up for disorderly conduct and I just wish we had the witness and even had it on video.
In September 2023, Jonathan filed a lawsuit against the officers, alleging they violated his constitutional rights by preventing him from warning motorists about a speed trap. In the end, he won the case and was awarded a $50,000 settlement.